Hello, everybody. This is part 3 of the Garden of Eden, okay? So, we have talked about how Jehovah banned and serpent intervened and Adam and Eve eat from the tree of knowledge, and they became aware that their eyes were opened and they wanted to eat from the tree of life as well, which Jehovah Jehovah stops them from having from the tree of life. So this is the magic, what happened in the garden. But before we continue further, let me clarify some more positions and situations which I already talked about. See now, Bible says Jehovah created man in his own image and man was resembling him. Meaning man is a Xerox copy of Jehovah and man was naked. Was Jehovah also naked? Jehovah has to be naked, isn't it? Because man was created in his own image. So man became naked because he was created from the image of Jehovah, who was as well naked. Therefore man is also naked. What is this God doing with naked man? Anyway, and then they were not ashamed, he says, you see. They were not embarrassed, some Bible says. So here we see that Jehovah is a kind of mocking man, the species called man, because Adam represents the humanity as a whole, is the total representative of mankind, right? As we all perceive. And he planted this tree and he gave the command, and then it is not good for man to be alone. He needs a companion, which he did not know before. But anyway, when he came to know that it is not good for man to be alone, he needs a companion, he started to bring animals to find out whether one among those animals would suit him. What God is this? He's claiming that he's the creator and he don't know which species suit which species. How can a man have a human as an animal for his companion, like a hippopotamus or something? Just imagine. Anyway, this is the silly story of the Bible which many Christian countries or Western countries are mocking about. So they say it is metaphorical, it is symbolical, blah, blah, blah. Symbol and metaphor has also definitions and meaning. So even if it's symbolic or metaphorical, it must make some sense. You cannot have a symbolical explanation which makes no sense. Anyway, so then he found out that no animals were suiting man for his companion. Therefore, he decided to change his plan, and he put man in a coma state, and he does a surgery whatsoever, and then he creates the woman. And he does not wake up the man Adam immediately after the woman is created, because Bible says when Jehovah brought Eve to Adam. So where did Jehovah take Eve in the meantime? And for this question, the answer is available in chapter 4 of the Genesis book, which I will talk about later. To continue, you see then Genesis chapter 3. So after man and woman ate from the tree of knowledge, they became aware that they were naked, and they kept their they wanted to cover their nakedness with the fig leaves, says the Bible. So as they were doing this, they heard that the footsteps of Jehovah in the garden. So Adam and Eve were both scared of Jehovah, and they were hiding. For whatever reason they were scared, there is another subject. Why should you be scared of God, who is all good? Anyway, so Adam and Eve were scared, afraid, and they were hiding. And Jehovah is calling out, Adam, where are you? Adam, where are you? And Adam is quiet. And again Jehovah is shouting, where are you, Adam? Where are you? And Adam comes in front of Jehovah and says, I became naked and I was afraid. Therefore I hid myself. Why should you be afraid when you become naked? Anyway, the Bible, then Jehovah becomes very upset. According to the Bible, it says, Jehovah asks man, did you eat from the forbidden tree? Or did you eat from the tree which I had forbidden? That Adam says, it is Eve, the woman you left with me as a companion, it was she who gave me the fruit of knowledge. See how the man blames the woman. And why is it that Jehovah is inquiring? Jehovah claims that he is God. And if he is God, he must be all-knowing, meaning present, past, and the future. So he should have known that Adam had already eaten from the tree of knowledge. But he does not know that. He inquires into, like a police officer. Anyway, then Adam tells it's Eve who gave him the fruit. And Jehovah comes to Eve and tells her, and she says it is the serpent who gave them this knowledge that they will not die. So the serpent is cursed because the serpent is responsible for their eye opening and the way to knowledge. Therefore the serpent is cursed according to Genesis chapter 3 verse 15. And then he utters multiple curses on Adam, man, and Eve, the woman. What God is this? Why should he curse his own creation? And not once, he curses multiple times. From the sweat of thy brow thou shalt earn thy bread, and what thy reaps will turn into thorns. Whatsoever this evil entity, Jehovah, is cursing man so badly that man becomes so depressive. I mean, the man of the Bible. And the same with the Eve. He tells her, you'll be under your man, you'll be controlled by man, and I will multiply thy sorrows of childbirth. See, what an evil entity. Why should there is enough pain? And why should he multiply this pain of childbirth? So this entity called Jehovah or Allah, in Arabic it's Allah, it is not a good entity, or he is not a good entity. is very, very, very evil, as the story goes. So this is a very interesting part. There are many things, my dear friends, to talk about. Okay, so again, I'll take a break. Thank you for listening. Take care, all of you. Bye bye.